Yes, uh, we need to go up with the structure of protein. Okay, structure of protein. Based on the structure of protein means based on the arrangement of amino acids. Okay, based on the arrangement of amino acids, we are going to take up. Okay, we are going to take up the classifications of structure protein based on their structures. So in that we have four types, that is primary, secondary, tertiary, and quaternary. Okay, primary structure, okay. So we have four types of protein classification based on the structure. It's primary structure, secondary structure, tertiary structure, and quaternary structure. So let us see one by one. What do you mean by primary structure? So primary structure means to say it's a type of protein, sequence of amino acid, where we can see the linear arrangement. It's an involving of primary peptide bond. That bond can be break, and making a bond is so easy. Okay, I'll explain it now. It means to say peptide bond can make and break, leads to the new formation of its structure. It means to say, let us see, right? So this is your primary structure. Okay, this is the pen is called primary structure. So this is the basic structure. Okay, right? So fine. So now what I'll do, I'll just remove this cap. You should think like we are breaking a bond. Okay, we are breaking a peptide bond. So this will give you an one more structure, and I'll keep like this. This will give you an other structure. So it means to say the peptide bond can be break, and the peptide bond can make a bond. It leads to the changing in the primary structure. Okay, the breaking and making of peptide bond will give you an changing of primary structure of protein. It leads to the formation of new bonds. Okay, that is called primary structure. It's so simple. We can break the bond, we can make a new bond. That is due to the primary structure, and it will change the primary structure. Okay, that is called primary structure of your protein. Got it? Are you okay? So let us move on to the second classifications, that is secondary structure of your protein. Okay, secondary structure of your protein. Secondary structure, it means to say in that you can break and make a bond, but that is not so simple as your primary structure. Okay, and this can lead to the formation of polypeptide bond. Polypeptide bond. Okay, this leads to the formation of polypeptide bond. So in that we have two types. One is alpha helix, Second one is beta plated sheet. And I send it the slides also for today's class. So I'll do like that. Like what I want to teach tomorrow, I'll send the slides in the day before. So you just go through the slides. By seeing those pictures and by knowing those pictures, you can understand the class very easily. Okay, that's better, I think so. Anyway, I'll send it tomorrow. Yesterday's, I send it. Just please go through that, and after that, you just notice on my lesson, and you can get it very easily. Okay, fine. So in that secondary structure, it is an polypeptide bond. Polypeptide bond means it's a lengthier bond. So you can say the classifications are undergoing in the secondary structure, that is alpha helix and beta plated sheets. These two are very important. You should remember alpha helix and beta plated sheets. Okay, then fine. So how it going to be arranged? I'll show you now. So here, this is alpha helix. Alpha helical structure means it will be like this. Okay, it's a single layer. So it is NH. So I'll just write the bond, it seems. You can see here CHR1. Okay, then NH C double bond O. The O should be inside. Okay, O should be inside. Then here CHR2. Then again NH C double bond O CHR3. NH C double bond O CHR4. NH CH NHC double bond O CHR5. Okay, this is called alpha helical structure of your secondary protein. This is alpha helical structure of your secondary protein. Okay, the structure is not clearly visible. Okay. Because of internet, it's showing like that. Can you? Does it better now? Does it better now? It's showing blur, right? Wait, I'll adjust it. Okay. Now, can you see it's a H and OH, right? Because of network, it's showing in. Yeah. If network comes, it could have been much more clear. Yes. Now it's fine, right? Okay. This is alpha helical structure. Okay. This is alpha helical structure. So next one, it's a beta plated sheet. Okay, beta plated sheet. It will be like this. Sheet. You have seen the sheet, right? So we'll just compare the helix with your wire. and beta sheet with your sheets. What to say? The aluminum sheets are there, no? So for that we'll compare. I'll just open this structure. These points are C. C double bond O, C, R. You can write R1, R2, R3. You can see the zigzag arrangement. Okay, NH, C double bond O, C, R4, NH, C double bond O, C, R5. Okay, this is a, okay, you can think like this also. This is one, if you are getting one structure, that is your alpha. Okay, one structure. If it is joined, NH, C double bond O, C, R1, NH, C double bond O, C, R2, NH, C double bond O, C, R3, C, sorry, NH, C double bond O, C, R4. Okay, so what happened? This O will come, I can write this H here, this combine with this, and here O with this N, fine, and here, so it will join like this. Okay. Anyway, I'll share the pics also, pic of running notes also, so no need to worry. But you just please notice the structure. This is one line. If it is one lag zigzag, it's give you an alpha helix structure. If it is two lines are there, zigzag movement, and those H link with O. Okay. H link with O with an hydrogen force, that is your beta structure. Okay, here also we can write the same thing. Here H with OH, you can't write it in a harder way. You should write it in a dotted structure. Okay, see H with O. So this will retain, why it's the interaction will occur means it will retain the shape of the protein in the same position. Okay, in the same position. But this hydrogen bond is not there in the primary structure. That's why the breakage and making of a bond is so easy in your primary structure. Because of the presence of this hydrogen force, you can't break or re-alter the structure of your secondary structure. Yes, Meghana. It's a link between NH to CO. Yes, with the other line in the beta sheets, but in alpha sheets, it's combined with the same thing. Okay, are you getting? Okay, fine. Picture is not in the clear, right? Okay. We just copied the structure. I'll take attendance. Just copy down the structure. Kiran, regarding your practicals, we didn't have any much information because in this, as per the academics of final years, they cancelling their practicals without performance. They need to only write it. Okay. So I don't know whether they'll give you that option uh, till your December or such things. We don't have much idea about your practicals. If I got, I'll inform you. Okay. Okay, fine. Shall I move on? You just please re-log in for the class. This is secondary structure. So then tertiary structure. Tertiary structure. Tertiary structure means you can say that is three-dimensional structure. Okay, that is three-dimensional structure. In that you have two major molecular shape. It means to say this three-dimensional structure may attain in two ways. One is your fibrous, another one is globular. We read it, right? We read it this. We already read this in our last classes. Is it right? Yes. So tertiary structure can attain in the form of fibrous or it can attain in the form of globular. So you will get the question like write the alpha and beta structure of the secondary structure of your protein. Okay, tertiary structure I will show you now. So if it is not coily too much. So this is your tertiary structure. It is not coiling much. Okay. Uh, if I present in front of you, I can show you the demonstration. But here I tried, but I don't know how I can explain. So if I have thread, I can show you that. Just a second. Just give me time. I'll bring one thread. Yes. Fine. So this is a primary structure. Just see your thread. Okay. This is primary structure. If that primary structure have an branches, okay, if the primary structure have an branches, that is called secondary structure, or else we can define in the other way also. If it is present, okay, if it is present in a wavy, it is called as secondary structure, that is alpha helical structure. So if this coil is connected with one more part, okay, this is called beta plated sheets. This is called beta plated sheets. Fine. Next, tertiary structure. Tertiary structure, or we can say it as three-dimensional view structure. Okay, three-dimensional view structure. The coiling of amino acid will takes place. Okay, this is a three-dimensional view structure. It's coiling, but you can see the movement of the threads. Right? Okay, right? This is an three-dimensional view structure where it's also uncoiling, but you can see the threads. Fine. This is tertiary structure. And quaternary structure. Quaternary structure. the arrangement of polypeptide chain that you can't. Yes, this is your quaternary structure. You can see what I did means I just take the thread and I just start rolling it up. Okay, I just start rolling it up. See, I rolled it. I can differentiate you the structure between your tertiary and quaternary. Just a second. Yes, this is small thread, please don't mind. In here, you can see the arrangement of amino acid. Okay, and the space required also more, and where does the bond ends and bond starts. But in quaternary structure you can't see where the thread will move. It will roll and make a ball like structure, that is called a globular kind of thing. In that you can't see whether where does it ends or where does it begins. Okay, can you see the differences? Can you see the differences between primary, secondary, tertiary, and quaternary? You just do one thing. You just stand up. Okay. You just stand. Like in what to say? Attention. Okay. Stand like attention in position. That's your primary structure. And open your arms. Stretch your arms. So you can see the branches over there. There is beta plated sheets. Okay. And what to say? Roll your arms. Okay. Roll your arms, like fold your arms. Fold your arms. You'll get tertiary structure. By folding with your arms, just try to sit. Okay, just try to sit. Not in Padmasana. Sit in what to say, in a 3 by 4 like chair position. Sit like a chair position. So that is your quaternary structure. So by this we can say the structures of protein by their um, amino acid arrangement. Okay, so the quaternary structure that is like this. It's also three-dimensional view structure, but we can see the movement of the amino acids and bond of the amino acid, but here we can't see. This is, we call it as complex structure. Nikhil, I don't have much more information regarding that. If I got to know, I'll definitely inform you. Fine. Can you able to get it? Shall we move on? This is the 4 types of structure in your protein. Then we have denaturation. Denaturation. What do you mean by denaturation? This is very important. Denaturation, it's a physical phenomenon. Okay, it's an physical phenomena. Okay, it's a physical phenomena where you can see the breakage of your, you can see the breaking of your amino acid linked by an peptide bond by heat or any external activities. Okay. So how I can explain, just a second, where is the thread? Yes, I got it. So it means to say, yeah, as I inform you, this is your quaternary structure of your protein, right? Yes, this is your quaternary structure of your protein. So what I'll do, denature of protein means I'll just put some agents either by heat or acid or denaturing agent. What it will do, irrespective of chain, irrespective of chain, it start cleaving it up. start breaking it up. So you will get and pieces